The next video game up is Ghost Vanguard, which I'm going to go show you guys the actual game on Steam. They have not released yet. They are the developer and the publisher for the video game, and they have only released one other thing before, which is Tavern Guardian's Banquet. And if we look at this, look at those crispy graphics, dude. Look at that. And look at the animation frames in that. It looks delicious, and I hope that it feels delicious. So we're going to go play it. We're going to go play it. See what this feels like. You finally woke up, old pal. Looks like you can still stand. Don't mess up now. Loosen up a bit. Get into stance and show me if your skills are still sharp. We got to jump. This feels really nice. Look at this. Y plus B. It feels good. Listen to that. So we got a rising upper. Okay, so we do up, down. Or we do them all in the air. That's cool. Helmbreaker. Okay. Potion obtained. That's cool. Magic attacks? Everything feels so good. The corner sensor still on? I'll fix it. One sec. No, everything feels really good. It feels like really clean. I'm low MP. Whoop. Yeah, that's cool. Nice. Perfect evasion restores MP. Nice. Okay. Well done. Your skills aren't dull just yet. Head through the passage on the right and report to the hall. Someone's waiting for you up ahead. The audio is really good. I'm interested. I wonder if they have music for this, because I can't hear any music. Yeah. Oh, wait. It's beginning. So you really have come back to life. Even with only half your body left. Can God really do such a thing? Your remaining body is taken by the Dark God. No one knows what he's using it for. Anyway, gather memory fragments as you fight. The remnant scrolls on the right should help you reclaim them. When that time comes, I wonder if you'll still remember me. Okay. So we got a bunch of meta progression. You're back. Truly, God is omnipotent. In fact, you can still fight again as a blessing from God. Have you expressed your gratitude? Not fully recovered yet? But that's no excuse. A warrior does not need to think, only to act. Pick up your weapon. Show me that you're still worthy of God's favor. Forgotten abilities, so we can unlock new abilities. That's neat. Different weapons. Alright. Nebula, one-handed sword. It's all magic attack. That's kind of cool. And there's different weapons. That's awesome. This one has a crit rate, though. Nice. What happens if we do this? A load screen. I know, big sword. Why have big sword when you could have two sword? Freezing North Sea. Alright, so we start with a spell. Okay. Nice. The movement is very chunky. You have to kind of think about how you're moving and what it feels like. Oh? Nice. Like, you can't just, like, swing wildly. You have to actually, like, move into a location and feel good. You've recovered a forgotten sword skill. Press RB and B to unleash dash slash. Okay. Ooh, that feels nice. Light chakra. Roasted meat. Love the little mini-map in the top right. Oh, I feel like I'm just bullying them now, to be honest with you. Oh, that is a big reach. Sir, I was unfamiliar with your game. The animation of this is nuts, by the way. Oh, I screwed it up. Alright. I need to learn to dodge better. Okay, okay. MP recovery increases when taking damage. Frozen dagger attack rune summons icy daggers that launch your enemies as you attack. That's huge. Alright. Can we find food in these? I can feel the hubris. It will begin. Oh. Nice. Yeah, those daggers are sick, dude. They feel really cool. Like, honestly. Look at the animation of that. That's got to be rotoscoped. Is that a 3D model with a shader over the top of it? It feels like it. It's either rotoscoped or a 3D model with a shader. I'm guessing 3D model. I think it's 3D model with a shader. Yeah, it's starting to feel like it. It looks rad, dude. Like, either way, it's awesome as hell. Continuously summon up to 3 wind fairies. More fairies boost attack power. Oh, wait, back. I'm gonna take the relic. Because I have a frozen spell. Now I've got a frost build. Wrong button. Look at that animation, dude. That's what I was worried about. Red barrels in a video game, dude. Oh! My recovery was very slow. Eat it. Delicious food. I kind of want to do all frost. So far, that's felt really nice. Yeah, I'm 100% forgetting to use dodge. Oh, the range on that isn't very high. There we go. I love the bump against objects. It feels really nice. Oh, alright. Nice. You gotta bait out the shield. What do we get? An attack rune. When magic attacks hit consecutively, magic damage increases progressively. At maximum effect, 1.3. Fiery Sword. Spirit is summoned to fight with you. Each attack dealing fire spirit damage. Using an EX skill applies 1 burn. Fire spirit damage small. I kind of feel like burn is huge, right? Oh, we don't have an evasion rune. Do evasion rune, because I don't have one. Oh, look. The horror. Oh, the sound of gold. I see you're not here to waste my time. Show me your payment, and I'll give you what you deserve. If nothing here catches your eye, the magic dice to your right might be of some help. Of course, altering fate never comes without a price. I have 169 gold, huh? Extends freeze duration. I mean... You know, like... Yeah, like, yeah. Oh, wait. I didn't go that way. That looks like a big boss to my right on the map. I'm gonna go up. There's a star here. What is star? A room of heads. Alright, cool. Hello. Damn, this place gives me the creeps. You feel that? It's like these faces are watching us. They say the enemy uses these carvings for rituals, strengthening spells, even keeping an eye on intruders. Smash as many of them as you can before they activate. It'll give your foes a headache, at least for a while. Yes, rock.
Go!
This feels like Mortal Kombat destroying the car. Yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah, Street Fighter. You're right, it's Street Fighter, not Mortal Kombat. I don't know why I thought Mortal Kombat, but you're right. Yeah, Street Fighter. It feels like killing the car in Street Fighter. You're totally right. No, you're right. It's like that moment where you're like beating up the car in Street Fighter and like all the pieces are falling off. Even like the like get ready and go screen for that felt very much so like that in a very positive way. Yeah, it's like strength tester stuff. Yeah. E-Honda beating up a car, yeah. Nice work. That should give them a headache for a while. All right, I swiped this from them. Take it if you can use it. That's a cool feel. I don't know if that was intended to feel that way, but it did feel that way. It seemed to be like maybe something that's like a, reference to it. Nod of the head. Critical hit, increase MP recovery from physical attack. The higher the hit point of the enemy, the higher the magical damage. Ooh. Or aerial attack gives crit rate. I'm gonna say this. More damage. Like a head nod? Like a room full of heads? Alright. You're horrifying. Got it. Got it. That sucked. Very cool. Eat it. Oh, wrong way. Nice attack. That's cool. Whoa. Oh, God. Freezing them! Freezing for 10,000 years. Look at the lighting on him. Juggle. That felt great. That felt really goddamn good. Like, really, really goddamn good. That was awesome. Yeah, hell yeah, man. Boost the attack power of the EX skill. Each perfect evade stores 1 EX skill charge. The more charges increase EX skill's damage. At maximum effect, EX skill damage is times 1.45. That's kind of neat. The farther away you attack, the higher the magical damage. Huh. I'm just going to say this one. The epic one. Yeah. Smash the ground. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. I'm cool with that. You could sell that. I really like the lighting on this. Like, just like a shader over the top of it, but it feels nice. It feels really good. The food looks right. It kind of reminds me of Gauntlet. You know? It's just like, here's a big old turkey. Heal. Right? It feels good. Okay. Ow. That's scary as hell. Oh, robbed. Got him. Got him. Got it. Oh, he's so fast. No. Oh, okay, so when they have armor, they don't get the knockdown effect, which is very scary. God, I love that animation, dude. Like, look at that. Oh! Wow! Eat it. What? Oh my god, this guy's hurt so bad. The leap. The leap, dude. Like, actually insane. Oh my god. What an insane leap that is, man. Class theory. I think you are far in the past. Each defeated enemy restores... Yes! Defeated enemy gives me HP. Yeah, he gets... It's almost like a stamina kind of bar. I have to learn how to dodge better. That's what it comes down to. The game is now very much so punishing me for that. I don't want to sell any of these, man. What do you got? I'm just gonna break your table by walking into it. Sorry. Oh, we can upgrade one, huh? Oh, I don't have enough gold. What do we do with gold? It goes to 50 for that? What does this do? I think I'll come back here when I have enough gold and then upgrade the one that heals. Yeah, you didn't need that table. Yikes. Oop. Not what I wanted. I didn't think that would hit me from that angle. I feel like their attacks have like a wider AoE around it. I don't know if it's the weapon I'm using, because there was other weapons too. Eat it. Oh! Wonder if they can kill each other with each other's effects. I don't know if they can. Game is fun, dude. Difficult as well. Attacking dazzle enemies deals splash damage. Yeah, let's just get another relic. Cool. Oh, wait, that'll get rid of one of them. What's my current evasion rune? We have a common sunlight disc, and that one's rare. So, I'll get rid of the old one. It is very Dark Souls filling in terms of you have a fat roll, you know. I have 371 gold. I think I'm gonna wait on the food. I might come back here later. Because, like, gold is, like, a super precious resource right now. The D20 lets you reroll. Which I thought was cool, right? The thing that I'm learning already is you really need to push your advantage when you have one. Like, really, really need to push the advantage. Like, if you have a little bit of advantage, just use it. Like, right there. Yeah, I'm starting to get the hang of this now. This feels really goddamn good, dude. Max MP. Build might with physical attacks to boost physical attack. Higher damage, faster build-up. At max, enter Rage. Physical attack greatly boosted for a short time. Consume Rage for enhanced EX skill. At max effect, physical attack plus 30. During Rage, EX skill damage times 1.5. That kind of does fit my playstyle, doesn't it? I mean, that would get rid of Frozen Dagger, though. Frozen Dagger is doing that all the time, though. No, I think I should keep the freeze build. I think I should increase max MP. Or that gets rid of that. What does this one get rid of? No, I think my build is really good for what it is right now. I'm gonna sell. Like, everything feels right now, you know? You like the dodge ping sound effect? Same. I think I do as well. 7 HP. Done. So every time I kill something, I get 7 HP now, instead of 5. It's kind of busted. I like that. Oh! Timed that wrong. Feels good, man. I gotta talk to him about how they animated this. Like, we gotta talk about it. It's freaking amazing. More physical attack. Yeah, the violin slaps. The music is beautiful. The gameplay feels fantastic. Ow. Much better that time, huh? Much, much better. You can feel yourself getting the hang of this game, dude. The animations are incredible, yeah. Special skill 2, multi-thrust. You've recovered forgotten sword skill. Press RB plus Y mash. Alright. Alright. That feels really good. Yeah, that feels really good, dude. There's a goat up ahead. Up above. I don't know if I like that. Oh, okay. It's just, you know. Cool. Ah! That's just rude. That's just rude. Ridiculous. Physical attack against enemies with burn has increased critical hit rate. Cool. Perfect Evade causes small frost and that deals magical damage. Yes. We're going to do that. 100%. We'll throw this away. Cool. Yeah, more frost, exactly. Oh, look! It's Satan! Oh... That is... Oh... Defeat all enemies without evading. Or you only deal damage after a perfect evade or perfect block. Rude. Well, I screwed it up completely. That hurt really bad. Come on, man. Gotta make it count. Okay, you blocked it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Come on, hit me. Rude. Damn it. Press the wrong button. Come on, man. Come on, man. Hit me. Hit me. Come on, man. Hit me. Oh, come on. Hit me better. Come on, man. No! You're the worst. Oh my god, it's so bad. Come on, man. Hit me. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Is that not enough? Does it have to be, like, closer timing than that? Come on, dude. What? Alright. That's not enough. Okay. Nope. Yeah, it's like a really close timing on this one. The other ones were easy, but this is... Come on, man. Finally. Get rid of him. Oh, you suck. Boo! I lose. Alright. Yeah, it's like really tight on that one. Little bit of coin, and I don't get my HP back. Sadness. Very sad. Deep sadness. Hey man, you look cool. Are you like friendly? You look friendly, right? Ow, that's like my whole body. Oh my god, your swing speed. Oh, oh. Hi man. You wanna be friends? You have 2 dodges. Who let you have 2? You just... Who does that? It's over, gentlemen. I can feel it. Yep. That is wild, dude. The timing on that one is very, very hard. Alright, so now that this has happened, what do I get to unlock? Okay, so I've gotten all my crystals. Number of consecutive ground evades. Oh. Is that why? The guy's he's very big. Or I'm very small. It's one of the two. Yeah. Double jump. Double jump. That's kind of cool. What else do we have over here? What do you get? Start the dungeon with a certain amount of coin. Revives with 75 HP and 100 mana when HP reaches 0. Cool. Nice. Plus 1 of the equipable relics. That's complete game changer. What an awesome ability. That feels really good. Yeah, Death's Defiance kind of thing. Yeah. Other ways to unlock better things inside of weapons? It looks like no. Give. Oh. Okay, double jump feels really good. Yeah. Yeah, the game is incredibly beautiful. All right. We're going to have ads in just a moment, and right after that, I'm going to get the devs on, because this game looks great, dude, and it feels great, and I'm really interested in knowing more about it. So, let me get this turned down just a little bit. Have it about there. You're very captivated by this so far? Same. I think it's incredibly beautiful. It is brutally hard because I have to get good, but it's hard in that I'm not playing well enough game. I started to get the hang of it and then died, right? Yeah. Thor's not eating again? No, I'm drinking cranberry juice. I don't have a meal right now. There's no food right now. Waiting on that. I'm going to hop in with the devs. Give me just a moment. Grab this, hop into the channel, and Ghost Vanguard. There we go. Just waiting on the devs to show up. Yeah, this is quite cool, though. Cranberry juice is delicious, man. Really good. Oh, Deverinos, are you there in chat? I summon ye. Which sword did I pick? I grabbed the first one, the Royal Guard sword, and I played with that one. And the run was quite good, felt good. I'm looking at the Nebula, because this one has a charging slash, which is YB, like that, but I don't have enough mana for this, so let me go grab that, and we'll do it again. And like, that costs quite a bit, but if we go to Nebula, it's free, but it does way less damage. But that might be okay. Right? But if I go this direction, I choose Royal Guard. If I do... Like, look at the damage difference, right? So the other one is definitely for casters, which I think is cool, but I'd have to do, like, a complete, like, MP regen build kind of a thing. Yeah. On hit, MP recovery from weapon attack times 1.5 for 5 seconds is that one. Input EX skill again before the motion ends to consume 1 MP gauge and unleash Sky Cleaver for increased damage. That's kind of sick. What about the dual swords? I can't unlock them. They're locked. So however I get those, I have no idea. Well, the devs are not here. I don't know where they are. The devs won't appear until you get good. Shit. We're gonna be here forever, friend. So, sorry about that. If you guys would like to introduce yourselves and tell me what you're doing and what you're working on and who you are.
Okay, yeah, I'll start. Jin should probably go first since he's the actual dev of the game. I'm just a translator. But Jin-san, ちょっと自己紹介お願いします。
はい。
何やってるか。
ゴースト
説明していい？
はい。ゴーストヴァンガードのチームリーダーのキンと申します。ゲームのリーダーとアーティスト、あとデザイナーやってるです。
So this is Jin. He is the team leader of Ghost Vanguard, and he's also the lead designer and artist.
The art is amazing. I want to say it is absolutely beautiful. I'm wondering how did you build the animations, because they're so the frame rate on them is so high. Is it 3D models? Is it like rotoscoping? How was this made? It's very pretty.
アートがすごい綺麗だと思って、どうやって作ったかちょっと説明していただけませんか？3D モデルとか、3D のスプライトとか、ロートスコーピングとか、どのテクニックを使ったかを教えて。
ありがとうございます。アニメーションに関しては、まず 3D 作ってから、カートゥーンレンダリングで、シェーダーでレンダリングして、そして 2D のソフトで、もっと 2D アニメーションっぽいように、フレーム数を減らしたり、手書きのエフェクトを作ったりをしています。で、このゲームのモーション数がめちゃくちゃ多いので、手書きだと終わらないから、この方法を選びました。
ごめん。もう一回、3D では何を作る？アニメーション
？3D でモデリングとアニメーションして作って、その後にカートゥーンシェーダーでレンダリングします。画像に。画像にレンダリングしたら、2D ソフトで手書きで修正したり、フレームを抜いたりして、もっと 2D アニメーションっぽいにするね。そしたら 2D のエフェクトも手書きで作ってます。
で、描画はどうやって2D で出してる？
そうです。2D で出してエンジンに入れますみたいな感じですね。
So he says because it's a lot of work to make so many they have a lot of frames. So to make so many 2D motion, 2D parts and images would take a lot of time. So what they do is they render out in 3D. Well, they start in 3D, so they render out in 3D and do the animations in 3D, and then they take that and put it into a 2D program, and then reduce some of the in-between frames, and draw the sorry, I just got over a cold. Draw the most animations out in 2D, and then put it back in the engine, and it's actually rendered in 2D in the engine.
That's fantastic. Let him know that the visuals of this, the look of the animation is incredible. It is absolutely fantastic, and it adds a lot to the game. It really is awesome. Like, if you guys look at these animations, how do you feel about this in chat? Because it's, to me, the animation smoothness on that is phenomenal looking.
アニメーションとモーションモーションとビジュアルがすごい綺麗だと思って、すごい独特だと思って、素晴らしいだと思います。
ありがとうございます。ここで結構テストとか実験とかやりましたので、なんていうか、褒められて本当に嬉しいです。
It was a long process, so they did a lot of testing and trial and error to get it the way it is, and so yeah, they're really happy to hear that people are satisfied with the result.
Yeah, everybody in chat is saying it's amazing. The community really loves it. So I'm interested. How long has this been in development?
あとでもみんな褒めてますので、まあどのぐらい開発してますか？
これはね、もう6年くらい開発していて、結構プロトタイプとかもいっぱいやりまして、で、モーションの数も何百もあるので、結構時間かかりました。
So it's been in development for 6 years. They had lots of prototypes that they tried and it didn't work out, and lots of different testing with the animation and graphics things. So it's been a while.
あと2人しかいないので。
もう一回、金さん。
多分2人しかいないので、ゆっくり作るしかないです。
Well, there's only 2 developers on the project, so he says that they don't really have a choice in taking time to make the game.
Yeah, only 2 developers for the whole thing. Is that the entire team?
その2人は全員ですか？他の作業やってる人はいないんですか？
メインのフルタイムやってるのは2人で、コンセプトアート、キャラクターのコンセプトアートを、必要な時にもう一人のアーティストに、外注してるフリーランサーの人に外注しています。
Yeah, that's right. There's only 2 full-time developers. They do sometimes use a concept artist on a contract basis to draw things out for concept. But yeah, only 2 full-time developers.
That's fantastic. Yeah, no, that's really incredible. It's an amazing amount of work, and I think the end result is quite beautiful and very playable. So I've been really enjoying this. And I love these kind of callbacks to Street Fighter. Like, we just blew up a cart. It's kind of like Street Fighter, the car scene for that. With that in mind, what are some of the inspirations that you've pulled for this game to build this?
さっきストリートファイターみたいな車を壊すシーンも面白いと思って、それ言えばこのゲームは、どっからインスピレーションを取ったんですか？
メインはもともと一番作りたかったのはドラゴンダウンジョーンズのシェード・オブ・ミスターなので、その後はデビル・メイクライ、自分が好きなデビル・メイクライと、あとはハーディスとかのローグライク要素も入れてます。
ヘイディーズ？
そう。
So his original inspiration was actually Dungeons and Dragons Shadow of Mystara, the old
yeah, I heard the Shadow of Mystara. That's very surprising, actually. That's a yeah, it's an older game. That's rad. I like that a lot.
And also, one of his favorites is Devil May Cry, so he also took inspiration from that. And more recently, some of the more roguelike elements and stuff were inspired by games like Hades.
That's fantastic. It makes sense completely. I Yeah, I'm kind of blown away by this. This feels amazing. I'm interested because the game shows. Let me see the Steam page. It says release date 2026. Is that early 2026, late 2026? Where in the year do you think? And if you don't have an answer, that's okay. You know, like I know things change and development is very hard.
Steam ページを見ると、2026年発売と書いてあるんですが、それはいつ、前半か後半、どっちですか？
多分、第4期くらいかなと思ってます。
そうで、まあ、遅れても、まあ、開発が難しいから、遅れて可能性もあると思うんですけど。
まあ、多分、冬くらいかなと思ってます。
He says they're looking at quarter four, 2026. But when I pointed out what you said about, development is tough, so things might get delayed, he said, that's true, but yeah, we're looking at the winter.
That's awesome. That is fantastic. And this is a really tough one a lot of the times. And again, it's okay if there's no answer. And if you'd like to ask chat how they feel about it, the community how they feel about it. What kind of a price point are you looking for this? And that's always a difficult thing. So if you'd rather ask the community, we can ask them, and they can say how they feel about it, and that might be helpful.
まあ、いつも開発者に聞くんですが、貸さなくてもいいんですけど、まあ、チャットに、今、聞く機会があると思う。なので、これは、販売価格はどのぐらい想定してますか？
今は、アメリカなら多分 19.99 くらいと思います。
チャットにもちょっと聞きたいんですか？今、Twitch でチャットをやってる人にも。
私から聞くんですか？
いや、私は、まあ、通訳するけど、チャットに聞きましょうか？
います。今、Twitch 見てるかどうかの話。
いや、もし、そのユーザーからのフィードバックが欲しければ、今、Twitch 見てる人、チャットに聞けるから、もし OK ならは聞くんですけど、大丈夫？
大丈夫です。
So yeah, he said he's thinking about like $19.99 US for the
that's
game.
Great.
But he is interested in hearing what chat likes to think about that, what they think.
Absolutely. What do you guys think in chat? Yeah. It comes up a lot where a lot of people want to know. You guys are saying 2025? He could get 25, 30? They think that is very good value. Very good deal for that.
今は、結構25、30ドル言ってる人がいっぱいいます。
Ambos feels so good in this. By the way, perfect kill. No damage. Feels great. Yeah, I'm starting to get the hang of this. And anytime, absolutely. I think that I think the game is really lovely. I think it's really wonderful, and it's coming through to chat as well. And you can tell very quickly that you have spent a lot of time making this look and feel fantastic for this, that's great. That's hard to do. Like, it's very, very difficult to do. So this is awesome. Like, I'm really, really enjoying this, actually. With all of that in mind, I know this is always like a really tough question for a lot of people is, what do you think your game does the worst? And that's a very hard question, but every developer knows something that's broken, something that's not working quite right.
すごく時間とケアを、かけたことが、プレイすると、分かってる、と思って、すごい、スペシャルな、ゲームだと思って、まあ、おめでとうございますと、今言ってて、まあ、そう言っても、いつも開発者に聞くんですけど、このゲームの一番弱点になってるところ、もっと、よくできると思ってるところがあれば、それに関しては、ちょっとコメントをいただければありがたいです。
まあ、2つがありまして、1つは、アクションローグライクなんですけど、他のアクションローグライクと比べると、なんていうか、アクション性の部分しっかりしたいので、ちょっと複雑さが出てるので、でも、マーケティングから考えると、もうちょっと簡単の操作の方がもっと売れるかもしれないですけど、ただ今、アクション性ちょっと複雑なので、あと、ローグライクの部分も、この毎回違うプレイスタイルができるように設計してるんですので、なんというか、どうやってプレイヤーにもっと簡単に伝わるかは、正直今、心配してます。レリックの説明とか今、めちゃくちゃ長いので、これはもうちょっと改善したいなと思ってます。これ一つ目。
じゃあ、まずそれを。
はい、いいです。はい。
So the first thing, he has two things. And the first thing he says is that they really wanted to have like lots of different patterns and lots of different like replayability and lots of different moves so the player could really kind of establish their own style in multiple runs. And one thing they're worried about from a marketing perspective is that it might be not easy enough for people to get into for like a general audience. It might seem too complicated. So one thing they're worried about is how better to communicate to the players that it's not so such a high learning curve in the game. That was the first thing, and then he has another one.
Okay, for the first thing, I would say that I feel like I was able to get the hang of it very quickly, so I feel like others would as well in this genre, because this is not a genre I normally play. So that's something that I think this has been very accessible. So maybe that hopefully dissuade some of the fears there.
まあ一応ホストさんは、
はい
こんなゲームはこんなジャンルは、あんまり遊ばないんですけど、そういう人にとって、まあすぐできるようになったと思ってるので、そんなに心配しない方がいいと思ってます。
わかりました。ありがとうございます。で、2個目話した方がいい2個目は、やっぱり2人しかいないので、すごいストーリー考えたんですけど、多分最終的にコストがかかるので、多分アイテムの説明とか、NPC との会話とか、背景の調査とか、そういう文字ベースでストーリーを伝わるしかないので、まあ、ストーリー部分はもうちょっと弱いかもしれないです、最終的には。
アイテムと NPC と背景
そう、調査して、そのテキスト出たりとか、なんかダークソウルみたいな。
Okay. So the second thing he thinks, because there's only two of them, they'd like to have more narrative elements in the game, but because that would take a lot more time to develop, they're trying to tell the story more through like a Dark Souls style, like world build, like the story is in the world. So they've, it'll be told through things like item descriptions, NPC conversations, and like things that you see and find in the environment.
That makes sense. And that can be, I guess that would be a thing is that feels good so far, like finding the random events and then the random events teaching me a little bit about the lore. But I could see that how that could be a weakness, for certain types of players. They want all the story in like a big, long storyline, if that makes sense. But so far, I do think the experience is enjoyable. I do think that, going through and finding those events so far have felt like I'm learning about the world, and it's felt very intuitive to get to play. So, yeah, no, it's quite good so far, even if I'm bad at it. Like,
このランダムイベントとかでは、ストーリーがちょっとずつ分かってきて、まあそれが、その世界のストーリー分かるようになって、まあ今は十分だと思って、すごいプレイする感が良くて、私が下手でも楽しめるので、よくできていると思います。
わかりました。ありがとうございます。聞いててよかったです。嬉しいです。
Thank you. It's very nice to hear. Hearing that makes me very happy.
Good. Yeah, I'm super glad. With that in mind, what do you think your game does the best then? What does it change in this genre? Because there's a lot of other games that do exist in the genre, so what do you think makes it stand out?
今、さっきの質問と、逆で、一番強いところはどこだと思って、その、ジャンルがこのジャンルで結構、タイトル数が多いから、このゲームは一番よくできてる、他のゲームができてないところとかを、言っていただければ。
はい。ジャンルと多分アクションローグライクって言ってると思いますので、今までのアクションローグライクはだいたいアクションの部分がシンプルで、ローグライクの部分は中心にしてると思いますね。一番楽しんでるところはローグライクの部分だと思うんですけど、うちのゲームはちょっと逆にして、コンボとかアクションとかの部分はアクション性をしっかり保ちながら、ローグライクの要素は、重視しないんじゃなくて、ローグライクの要素によって、このプレイスタイルがガラッと変わるように作っています。例えば、武器、魔法、レリックの組み合わせによって、毎回プレイヤーができるコンボが違うようにします。そうしたら、毎回のプレイスタイルが全然違うなるので、プレイヤーから見ると、なんていうか、アクションが好きなプレイヤー、ちょっと下手でも、このローグライク要素によってすごいコンボができるのは多分一番の魅力かなと思ってます。
So he says, in contrast to a lot of roguelikes, the action seems rather limited to him, and he really wanted to emphasize the sort of like combo string gameplay. And they really, really wanted to develop that out and emphasize that. And he wanted players to experiment and create new combos, and every time they do a run, have different things that they can do. So to him, he thinks that is one of the strong points of the game.
It is. No, it absolutely is one of the strong points. The combo system feels very good. It feels very much so like a number of fighting. It feels like you're playing a very smooth fighting game, kind of like the old school beat 'em up games, but with a number of different moves and combinations that feel fantastic on it.
昔のベルトスクロールのもっとコンボが多いゲームをやってるみたいと思って、格ゲーみたいなコンボの要素があるので、すごくいいと思います。
はい。今回の一個大きいのポイントは、例えば私みたいにデビルメイクライとか昔のビーダーマップとか、あとは格ゲーが好きな人が好きだけど超下手な人、私みたいに。でもこのゲームがちゃんとコンボ出せるように作っています。なので今のデモ版、このやってるデモ版よりもっとやりやすくように今調整中です。簡単じゃなくて、簡単ではないんですけど、でもコンボはもっとなんていうか操作しやすいように今調整しています。
So really, like one of my intentions with the game was for someone like me, he will hear first to himself, who likes games like Devil May Cry and Street Fighter and things like that, but is not always the best at performing combos. Someone like that, I think of a lot, and so. What I really want is that we're tuning now actually is to make it easier for players to perform these combos, not to make the game easy or to make it less stylish or less take less skill to do, but so that it's easier to control for players is one thing they're emphasizing right now.
Okay. Yeah, no, that I can see that. I feel like it's very readable right now, but if you want to keep adding, there's no limit to where that is bad. It's always something that will always be good, and it feels great already. So I can't wait to see what you do in terms of more for that. I think that's fantastic.
今でも操作しやすいと思ってるけど、もっとそれやると悪くはないと思うので、でも今いい方だと思ってます。
わかりました。ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. With that in mind, I'd like to know if you have any advice for someone. You've been working on this for 6 years, 7 years. Since you, like, what is the advice you have for someone who's just starting out? They're just starting to make video games. What would you say to them?
6年間、をかけてこのゲーム、作ってる自分は、もし、ゲームを、作る、ことをもう始めた人、全くやったことないけど、
別の人ですね。
そうに、対して、なんかアドバイスとかがあれば。
アドバイスですか。そうですね。
まあ何か、一言でも、なんかそういう人に言いたいことがあれば。
そうですね。やっぱり最初からの野望がちょっと大きすぎないようにした方がいいです。私は多分完璧主義者だから、このゲームのアニメーション数とか、あと設計とか結構複雑してるかのせいで結構苦労してるのし、もともと5年で完成する予定のゲームは今まだ完成してないので、これは結構大事かな。ちょっとストレスが強くなるので、そんな感じです。
So he says, one thing is to not let, when you're just starting out, maybe let your ambition kind of outpace your ability, and keep your scope kind of limited. He says he's a perfectionist, and because of the amount of frames and animations that he has to do, and the art and everything, he's really working hard just because he wants it to get to that level. It's caused him a lot of stress, and he's had to work really hard, and so that would be his advice to kind of maybe for your first project, don't do that.
Yeah, that's a really it's funny how common that advice is keep the game small and just don't push too hard in the very beginning. Yeah, no, I can completely understand. That's absolutely.
よくそのアドバイスがよくあります。最初のゲームのスコープを小さくすればいいという、よく言われてますので、
そうですね。
それがいいアドバイスだと思います。
そうですね。
Yeah, he agrees.
Okay. Going through and fighting these fights are quite difficult and very, very fun.
難しいけど、楽しいです。Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's totally fine. I am interested, as you're getting closer to your release date, what are you focusing on the most right now in terms of things that you need to update before launch? What is the primary objective right now?
発売日が、もうそろそろだから、今は何を、注視している？
今はやっぱり。
フォーカスはどこ？
フォーカスね。
フォーカス、はい。
はい。今は残りの2つの武器の実装と、あと敵の設計の実装が今メインしています。やっぱりこれコンバットに大事な要素なので、今これ集中しています。
武器？
武器双剣と大剣ですね。残り2つの武器と。
残りの2つ。デモに入ってないやつ？
そう。あと敵の作りね。結構大変です。
So right now they're really focused on the 2 remaining weapons that aren't in the demo and the enemy patterns, and they're really trying to get those locked in before launch.
No, that makes a lot of sense. How many levels are you planning to have in this? Because I've seen 2 levels now, and they had 1 boss each. I'm wondering how many levels, or do those levels, will they have different bosses in them? Will they have randomization in any possible way with those bosses? Or is it just the 1 boss per level? And at that point, I'm wondering how many levels too. I guess it's a bunch of questions, right?
レベルは何個、想定してますか？それで今は2つのレベルをプレイして、ボス2個を見たんですけど、その製品版にそのボスがランダム化するか、そのレベルがランダムになるか、 それとも、そのレベルが今のままになるかは、それに関しては、ちょっと教えていただければ幸いです。
うん、基本的には、ボリュームに関しては、まず、今のデモ版は、2つのレベルがあるんですけど、これはステージ1です。ステージ1。で、今の2つのボスは、1つは中ボス、1つはステージ1のメインボスです。つまり、あと、製品版では4ステージがあるので、今のデモ版の4倍になります。ボリュームに関して。まあ、とりあえずこれ説明しましょうか。
Great. So this is actually one. So this demo version is actually one level. So there's the mid boss and then the final boss of the level, and so he's envisioning 4 levels for when they release the game, which will have so there will be it's basically 4 times the amount of content there is now.
That's amazing.
で、引き継ぎいいですか、説明。さっきの。はい。で、ボスは一応、メインボスは一応ランダムしないんですけど、中ボスは、まあ、全部で4体ですけど、ただ、それぞれのボスの、なんていうか、例えば、中ボス ABCD4 体あるじゃないですか。ただ、A は必ずステージ1出るじゃないです。A は例えば2ステージ目でも3ステージ目でも出る可能性があるんです。出るステージの番号によるこの和ダ数とか難易度とか変わります。で、あとは背景に関しては、まあ、4ステージがあって、これデモ版みたいに構造とかイベント部屋、チャレンジとかそういう隠し部屋とかはこれはランダム構造です。まあ、普通のアクションロークライクと似てる感じです。
So each of the levels' final boss will be the same every time you play that level, but for the mid bosses, those will change. So there'll be 4 mid bosses. You could call them A, B, C, and D, and those will be randomized. So you, depending on what build you have and how you play through, etc., you may not always have the same, spec build out when you face a certain mid boss, depending on what level it shows up in. And then, of course, each level, as you can see in the demo, like a proper roguelike is, the hidden rooms, the random events, and the makeup of the level is all randomized. So those will change on each run through.
Oof. With that being said, I just killed the second boss. So I guess that is the final boss. There we go. Managed to beat him. That is very fun. Very, very fun.
すごい楽しいと思ってます。
ありがとうございます。
今、ストリーム見てるキンさん。
見てます。
そう、さっきボスを倒して、
おめでとうございます。
これエンドになって、でもすごい楽しかったです。
ありがとうございます。
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. I want to say that between those 2 different runs, I had a very different build. One of them was more physical damage and frost. One of them was more magic and fire. They felt completely different from each other in terms of the way that I played and my objectives for that. So that's really coming through. The different build styles feel fantastic, and they feel very diverse.
今ランを2回やって、ビルドが1回と2回が全然違って、1回目はちょっとフィジカルで、これは僕が間違えてる、記憶が間違えてるからですけど、2回目はフロストと魔法のビルドを使って、よくそのプレイスタイルの区別が、分かったので、その部分がよくできてると思います。
わかりました。ありがとうございます。これ今一応、確かにこういう風に作っていって、物理系とか、あとクリティカル系とか、魔法系とかちゃんと分けてて、あと魔法も今3つの属性、デモ版にあるんですけど、今後もう1属性追加して、全部で4属性にしてて、属性の間の、なんていうか、レリック、魔法とかの組み合わせ効果もあります。
So, Thanks. Yeah, we really, wanted to make each kind of like play style, magic versus physical, etc., like feel very different. And one thing you wanted to note was that there are 3 elements in the demo, but in the final version there will be 4 elements, and there will be relics that you can mix and match between all of them. So it should get even more be able to differentiate between the different styles.
That's fantastic. I also noticed all of this meta progression that's here as well, and all the different power-ups for this and everything like this. With as many levels as there are out there, will there eventually be any type of end game after all the levels? Is there an endless mode or a leaderboard or anything like that?
今、アウトゲームの、
うん。
育成のシステム、
はいはい
今
はい。
気づいたんですけど、レベルがクリアしたら、
うん。
なんかエンドゲームの部分とかはありますか？予定ありますか？
育成の部分なのか、それともゲームの全体的のエンドゲームの話なのか、どっちですか？
そう、ゲーム全体的なエンドゲーム。
ああ、はいはいはい。えっと、まずは、難易度に関して、もともとは普通のゲームの、アクションゲームのノーマルハード、なんか地獄みたいな難易度をつける予定なんですけど、コミュニティのフィードバックによって、今決定してるのは、ヘイディスのなんだっけ、ヒートシステム。エステマンさんわかりますか、それ。
わからない。
つまり、プレイヤーが、ゲームに入る前に、どんな部分難しくするか自分で選べることができるんですよね。例えば、敵の HP 長くするとか、攻撃力上がるとか、ボスの技増やすとか、そういうプレイヤーが自分で難易度カスタマイズできるようなシステムも入れたいと思います。あと前のファンたちの要望に応じて、ターボモード、スピード、プレイヤーも自由に調整できるようにしたいので、こういう風にしたら多分プレイヤーもっとなんていうかいろんな楽しみ方があるかなと思ってます。とりあえずこれお願いします。
Well, one thing we're looking at, which we had a lot of feedback from the community on, was instead of adding just like blanket difficulty modes, like hard, very hard, etc. We want to do something more like the heat system from Hades. And he had to clarify with it because I apologize as a translator, but I didn't know what he was talking about. Something like the heat system, where he says you can adjust different parameters like before a run. Kind of like you can boost boss's HP or etc. Like tweak different parameters to make things easier or harder. The other thing would be they want to add a turbo mode where the player can adjust the player speed of the player character. That's one thing they're looking at.
That sounds fantastic, and yeah, I absolutely understand what you mean with Headies. They basically have these like you can choose and pick how difficult the enemies are based on like your choice of like more health, more damage, more speed, whatever you want it to be.
今ヘイディスの問いが分かってると思っていいアイディアと思います。
わかりました。あともう一個は今ハブアウトゲームで成長できるのはなんだっけアビリティ今3つしか装備できないんですけど、例えばゲームクリアした後にちょっと枠増やして5つまで装備できるとか、そうしたらプレイヤーがめちゃくちゃハードコアのプレイヤーとかもデビルメイクライみたいにコンボマートとか作れることができるようになると思います。あと武器このアビリティの中に武器のリアルタイム交換、2つの武器のリアルタイム交換とかもできるので、結構自由なコンボは後半にコンボ研究とかもできると思います。
それはエンドゲームの。
そう。
なるほど。So one thing they really want to do is, so right now you can select, you have 3 abilities, but in end game mode they're envisioning that skilled players that they'll be able to unlock a mode with it, where they'll be able to select 5 abilities that they can take, and also that they want to add real-time weapon switching, like Devil May Cry, so that you'll be able to switch in and out of styles on the fly for really advanced players.
That is really cool. Devil May Cry is fantastic. So, yeah, no, I'm very excited for that.
Devil May Cry は、すごいいいと思ってるので、そのモードを楽しみにしてます。
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Beat 'em up players are going to love that. Yeah, people in the community seem very excited for this. Very, very excited for this. And even just playing through, it feels fantastic. Oh, so I'm oh, go for it.
Sorry, I was just translating what you said.
Yeah.
チャットが Sorry, do you want me to translate?
No,
what
you're
you
good.
said?
You're good. You're good.
Okay. チャットがわかった。Okay, he said
もう
he
分かったです。
understood.
はいはい、もう分かった。
So yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So with that in mind, I'm actually kind of interested in. They're based in Japan. Is that correct? Are you based in Japan?
ベースは日本ですか？
はい、そうです。はい。
Yes, that's right. We're in Japan.
Okay, so with that in mind, I'm interested in what the indie scene is like in Japan for indie development and indie games. Is there a lot of community there? Is it very collaborative? Is it more like kind of solitary? It's different in everywhere in the world, and it's always really interesting to find out what it is like for each developer in their local area.
まあ日本のインディー、について、ちょっと聞いてもいいですか？そのインディーのシーンとかの雰囲気とか、世界のそれぞれの国のインディーシーンが違うので、まあ日本のインディーユーズに関してはなんか
なるほどなるほど。わかりました。
はい。
まああくまで私個人的の感想合ってることかわかんないですけど、まず日本はだいたい個人開発者が多いですね。まあ、とにかくチームの人数は少ない。個人とか2、3人とかはもう、2、3人も少ないと思います。個人結構多いですよね。あとは、フルタイムでやる人は多分、比較的に海外と比べると多分少ないと思いますね。兼業でやってて、さらに比較的に多分、コストが安い、例えば、ノベルゲームとか、そういうパズルゲームメインじゃないかな。まあ、あと、日本には多分、ノベル好きだと思いますので、パズルとか。こういう系のゲームが多いじゃないかなと思ってます。
So this is his impression. He thinks, he says he could be wrong, but his impression of it is that the indie scene in Japan seems to be made up of a lot of solo developers, like individuals, not even small teams of 2 or 3, but a lot of individuals and people not working on it full time, but as kind of like their side thing that they do just as a hobby, and that most of their efforts seem to be centered around things that are popular in Japan and easy for a solo developer to make, like visual novels, puzzle games, etc.
I really like that. Yeah, I really, really like that. That's very cool to hear because here in the United States, we have kind of pockets of that, but the U.S. is so spread out. So you have like kind of here in Washington, because I'm in Washington State, there's a lot of that here in Seattle where there's a very big community of indie devs there. And it's not like that everywhere. So it's cool to see that it's at least there's a lot of people doing it as a hobby and it's outside of just trying to build businesses and things like that. It's good to have that culture. I think that's awesome.
まあ、今シアトルにいるんですけど、シアトルのインディーシーンが、結構人がいっぱいいるんですけど、アメリカが広くて、まあ、全国ではみんなゲームを作ってる、わけじゃないから、それ日本ではよく、まあ、趣味としてでも、なんか全国で個人がやってることを聞くと、面白いと思ってます。
なるほど。
We are almost at time, so I wanted to ask, is there anything you want to leave the community with? Anything you want to tell them?
もう、
anything at all.
はい。いや、もうそろそろ時間なので、コミュニティに何か言いたいことがあれば、何でもいいです。
そっか。やっぱりアクションゲームが好きな方、まあ、格ゲーとか、まあ、ビーダーマップとかアクションゲーム好きな方は、 ぜひ、牛のゲームをウィッシュリストして、デモ版出たときに遊んでみて、フィードバックお願いします。まあ、あと、なんていうか、アクションローグライクとか、ソウルライク好きな方でも、あと、モンハンとかね、こういうユーザーが多分うちのゲームが好きだと思いますので、ぜひやってみてください。
So yeah, I just want to say basically, yeah, if you're an action game fan, if you're into fighting games, you like action roguelikes, even things like Monster Hunter and Dark Souls, you know, it'd be great if you could, you know, just like wishlist, check out the game on Steam, wishlist it if you dig it, play the demo, and you know, please offer as much feedback as you want. And we think, you know, we hope you really like the game.
Absolutely. I love this. I've added it to my wish list, although I have a million games on my wish list now from Indiecember. But yeah, the best thing you guys can do out there is if you want to help a developer, add their game to your wish list because it tells Steam to show it to more people. This is the best way to help a dev to get the word out, you know, outside of like sending posts and telling people to go look at the game. So definitely wishlist this. There's a lot of people doing it in chat. And if you want to be a part of their community and look at stuff, we've got a Discord link here for them. So I'm going to go grab your guys' Discord. Go join it. Talk to the dev. Leave them feedback because this is really cool. And I haven't seen like a good beat 'em up kind of fighting game like style RPG like this, action RPG that feels like this in ages. Like this is really nice feeling, and the animation is amazing. Like it's so good.
今、さっき、ユーザーにも説明したんですけど、このゲームの、モーションとか、プレイ、操作はすごくいいと思ってて、開発者をサポートするために、みんなウィッシュしてください。こんな、スムーズにコンボできるアクションゲームは久しぶりに今遊べて嬉しく思ってます。
本当にありがとうございました。説明していただいてありがとうございます。
Thank you, and thank you for pointing it out to the chat and to the community.
Absolutely, and I wanted to show this to chat as well. When I talk about like combo system, this right here is just the attack, right? And then this is also an attack, so you can combo those in any way that you want to. So you can do like 3 hits, and you do it on whatever time you want, and then you can do your kind of like ult like that. So you can combo all that together. So you could just build any combos you want out of this. It feels very much so like a very good beat 'em up fighting game style with all the combos being, you know, customized based on how you want to play it. And it just immediately feels smooth, man. Like it's really nice. You can even do like your spells in midair with that. Like any way that you want to put that together. It's amazing.
今その各技から、その自分が作ったコンボを合わせることができる、コンボを作れることが、すごくスムーズだと思って、いいと思って、ストリーム見てる人に説明してくれた、今。
わかりました。ありがとうございました。本当に嬉しいです。
Thank you. It makes me really happy to hear.
The community is trying to send a message in Japanese as a way to say thank you. Yeah, thank you very much.
ありがとうございます。チャッ
トを見てる? Yeah, so he says he sees the chat. He says thank you guys very much.
Yeah, this game is lovely, and it's been fantastic talking with you. I want to say thank you very much for showing us your game. I hope that you do very well because this is beautiful. It's a work of art.
すごいよくできていると思って、品質が高くて、アートになってると思うので、本当によく、売れることを祈っていますので、頑張ってください。
頑張ります。
He says they'll do their best.
Thank you very much. I will talk to you later. Good luck.
ありがとうございます。
じゃあ、はい、それでは。
はい、ありがとうございます。
はい、ありがとうございます。Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
What a fantastic game, dude. This feels so good to play. Like, just the way that the combos work and the way that it all animates together, like, everything feels right on it. Nah, dude, that's rad. Because you can just be like, pop up, do whatever combo you want, shoot that, you know, like it doesn't even matter. You could play it any way that you want to in terms of what you need to do at that particular moment. Even delaying it too, like, you know, like popping that at the end of it or popping it all the way at the apex of it, any of this kind of stuff. You can even use any of that for mobility as well. It just feels really good. They've spent a lot of time on the look and feel of your character over anything else, and I think that's fantastic. Yeah, really good game. Really, really good game, man.